Atheism 101 class is making my brain hurt.
Not to be rude, but is that even like a real class?
Oh, that's just what my friends and I call my philosophy class.
So are you actually an atheist, or is it just like a required class you have to take?
It's one of my humanities requirements, but I'm actually pretty open to other ideas.
Okay, cool. So have you all ever discussed like the Bible?
Yeah, my professor basically just said it's an ancient rule book that was written by random men.
Okay, well, those are often some, common misconceptions of the Bible, but I can easily give you some evidence for the Bible being truthful.
Go ahead.
Okay, so a lot of critics say the Bible is supposed to be entirely factual, but that's simply not true. See, the Bible's not always supposed to be taken literally. Sometimes it can be interpreted as like poetry or a metaphor.
I can understand that, but how do we know the authors writing the Bible are actually credible people? Like the apostles who wrote the Gospels? How do we know that they're actually who they say they are?
Well, if the authors who wrote the Gospels were just made up names, it wouldn't be things like Mark and Luke. They wouldn't have given them such irrelevant names. Well, not irrelevant, but just like lesser known.
Hey guys, I haven't seen you all since graduation.
Brenda! How's life at Yale?
Oh, I'm actually taking a semester off, and then I'm going to consider transferring to Lipscomb to like strengthen my faith.
Oh my gosh, that's where I go! We were just discussing the credibility of the Bible.
Oh, what a coincidence! I was just reading up on the Gallio inscription. Have you ever heard of that?
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh yeah, it's like some letter written to Gallio that helps us date the Gospels.
It just kind of gives us a little more confidence to know that the authors are who they say they are.
That's pretty convincing, but what about the actual writing of the Bible? It's so old that it's probably inaccurate because of how many times it's been translated.
Well, scholars actually have over like 5,000 extant manuscripts. And the more of those that we have, the more of the Bible can be actually uncovered, because most of the errors in the Bible are just, unintentional things like misspellings.
Yeah, and like scholars are, I think, 98% certain that the texts they've uncovered are like completely accurate.
I'll say, I'm not completely sold that the Bible is true, but I definitely believe in it more than I used to. Let's continue this discussion another time.
Will do! Hey, I actually just quit because my life is falling apart. Want to go catch a movie?
Yeah!
So, are you actually... Okay.
Oh, I'm actually taking a semester off and considering going to like a Christian college after, to like strengthen. Oh, well, I'm actually taking a semester off, and I'm considering transferring to Lipscomb to like strengthen. Okay. Oh, I'm actually taking a semester off, and I'm considering transferring to Lipscomb after to like.
Also, it's a Lipscomb.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's where I go. We were actually just... Stop.
Why is it funnier than the bad one?
I don't think I have a line at all.
You do.
Bible canceled.